All right, Drake has decided to drop a diss towards Kendrick Lamar again with his Family Matters diss track. Let's get into it. Drake raps. You just acting like an activist. It's make believe, but you won't even go into your hood and plant money trees. You say you hate the girls I fuck with, what you really mean. You a dog and you know it. You just play sweet. Your baby mama caption's always screaming, save me. You did her dirty all her life. You trying to make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be Dave Free. Don't make it Dave Freeze. Trying to say that Kendrick Lamar's wife, Whitney, has heard her son and it's not really, and Kendrick Lamar is not his biological father. So it's a over 7 minute long diss track. The beat changes 3 times. It was really good. I like that intro. And just to be the petty king that he is, Drake says the N word numerous of times, just to get under Kendrick Lamar's skin. Because remember in his last diss, Kendrick Lamar and Euphoria said, "We don't want to hear you say nigga no more." Also, diss Weekend, ASAP Rocky, Rick Ross, in Future. Not even an hour later, I'd probably say like an hour and some change. This was all happening last night. I was just about to go to bed. I was getting hungry, so I had made me some ramen noodles. Kendrick Lamar drops Meet the Grams, a response to Drake's diss track, Family Matters. Now, Graham is Drake's legal last name, his family's last name. His mother is Sandra Graham, his father Dennis Graham. Drake's legal name is Aubrey Drake Graham. This just confirms that what Kendrick Lamar said in Euphoria is true. That he said, remember when he rapped, "How do you know that OVO is not working for me?" He said that you have a mole in your camp. It's somebody in Drake's team that is disloyal to him, that is just waiting to see him crumble his empire, drown. He wants to see Drake get taken out of the game, and he's actually leaking information to the streets. Remember when Pusha T had came out with the story of Adidon Drake diss, and he said himself that Kanye West was not the one who told him that Drake has a secret son that he's hiding from the world. It was actually 40, Drake's good friend and producer that he's been known for years. He actually got this man 40, his face tattooed on his back. That's crazy. And 40, they said that 40 was pillow talking. He felt some type of way because Drake, of course, he has an ego. He can be a diva and he can be power tripping. And he just let it slip like, yeah, he got a son that he is pretty much hiding from the world because he's ashamed because he got a prostitute slash escort slash adult film star knocked up. Let's move on to Kendrick Lamar's Meet the Grams. Damn, the intro for both was pretty good. The intro for Family Matters and the intro for Meet the Grams is pretty good. But damn, Kendrick Lamar is just not playing games. He said, I wish, he's now, listen, in this diss track, Meet the Grams, Kendrick Lamar is pretty much giving life advice to Drake, Drake's mother Sandra, Drake's father Dennis, and his baby boy Adonis. Kendrick raps, "Don't be ashamed about who you with. That's how he treated your moms. Don't have a kid to hide again. Be sure. 5% will comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength comes from within." Remember, Drake was so embarrassed and so ashamed that he had got a porn star knocked up that he was hiding his son. He didn't want anybody to know that he impregnated Sophie. I believe she's a woman from France. And again, like ASAP Rocky had slept with her, like a lot of men in the industry. She was just making her rounds. And Drake was ashamed. Sidebar. A lot of men have problems like this. Like, y'all like to lay down with whores, but then y'all act ashamed. Like, how can you be ashamed to have sleeping with somebody that you willingly chose to lay down with? You have to accept the consequences and take accountability. Yes, you got a whore pregnant because you're a whore too. Now stop being ashamed, embrace fatherhood, and raise and support your child. Moving on. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in themselves for the rest of their lives. He hates black women, hypersexualizes them, with kinks of a nympho fetish. Now, this is Kendrick Lamar talking to Drake's mother, Sandra Graham. She's like, you know what? I'm sorry that you raised such a piece of shit of a son, but you did a horrible job. Drake is pretty much he's alleging and making claims that Drake is a predator. He's a sexual predator. He takes advantage of young girls, even underage children, and minors are at risk with him. And he's saying that he hypersexualizes black women and he hates black women. I'm not sure, but the way that he keeps coming at women like Megan Thee Stallion. And it's just very unmanly, and it kind of makes you question some things. And I can tell Drake is a sex addict. He is Kendrick Lamar, Drake for being an alcoholic. He has various amount of drug addictions. He actually posted photos of his glove, photos of prescription pills with his government name on it. Because again, somebody in Drake's camp at OVO, the OVO slave shop, they are a mole and they are preying on preying on Drake's downfall, and they actually are leaking information about this man. Drake is a sex addict who likes to impregnate whores. In his album Certified Lover Boy, the literal freaking album cover is the pregnancy emoji, the pregnant woman emojis, whereas different women of all types of races who are pregnant and knocked up. Drake probably has a pregnancy fetish along with other fetishes. He probably likes, again, this is all alleged. I'm not making these claims, but it's like, just look at Drake's behavior. He has a problem. Now, this is when shit gets real. Kendrick says, "Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much but his music. Yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist misogynist living inside his songs." Kendrick Lamar is alleging that Drake has an 11-year-old daughter named Eternity that he has been completely neglecting and just has nothing to do with. He's being a complete deadbeat father to this girl. And he's saying that he actually has more kids, that he has, of course we all know now, because thanks to Pusha T making him become a father, he has the 5 or 6-year-old little boy Adonis, right, that he publicly claims. Kendrick Lamar is saying that he has a little girl named Eternity that's 11 years old. This little girl, if it's true, Drake has a freaking preteen daughter that he just does not give a damn about. That's what Kendrick Lamar is rhyming in the Meet the Grams diss track. That's crazy if true. And again, because of Drake's track record, he lied about Adonis, his Certified Lover Boy cover album. He literally has a pregnancy fetish. He likes to impregnate and have raw sex with a lot of prostitutes and whores and escorts. And they said, like, in the past, he would literally force women to terminate the pregnancies. I'm sure, like, men like Drake, who has, like, very high value, not like that, but of course he has, he's attractive, he's tall, he has, notoriety, fame, fortune. I'm sure he slept with over, like, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of women. You don't think that he does, the risk of him being a father to many children by many, many, many different women is not plausible? You can't force every woman to abort your child, man. This is like a life tip. Even Drake. You see how Sophie got away? She was a French citizen. He couldn't reach her in time. He said, remember Pusha T had rapped deadbeat motherfucker playing Border Patrol. Let that boy come home. Kendrick Lamar continues. So our baby's like, you can cope later. Give you some confidence. To go through something, it's hope later. I never want to hear you chase a man because his foul behavior, sitting in the club with sugar daddies for validation. Again, Kendrick Lamar is addressing Drake's alleged daughter, saying, I don't want you to be chasing after a man in your adult years or teenage adolescence because your father just completely ignored you. Damn. You need to know that love is eternity. Hence the name. And trumps all pain. I'll tell you who your father is. Just play the song when it rains. Yeah, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, writing a fucking deadbeat that should never see more life. Meet the Grams. Oh my goodness. And during the outro of the song, he says, because you lied about religious Jews, you lied about your surgery, you lied about your accent and your past tense, all is perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters, you lied about your crew members. He's just saying, Drake, you're a flat out liar all throughout your musical career, your acting career. You're just a liar. That's who you are as a man. And it's true. It's like for Drake, and remember, I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but last night, as soon as this dropped, Drake immediately posted up on his Instagram story and he said, nah, ain't no way. He said it. He called Cap. He's like, I ain't got no 11-year-old daughter. If I do, it will send her to me. Now, notice he addressed that, but he didn't address all the child sexual predator allegations and everything else, this man says. And again, like, Drake lied about Adonis. That's who he is. He's a liar. So what do you guys think? I want you to like this video, share this video, comment down below your thoughts. This shit is crazy. This is literally hip-hop beef history. This is just hip-hop history. Pierre, we literally are witnessing history in time that comes with this beef. I mean, this is just keep going back and back and forth. Do you guys really think that Drake will respond to Meet the Grams? If so, this is never going to end. Somebody might get touched. Somebody might get capped. Oh, my goodness. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.